time has come. Our in its entirety.
Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garrigmach's Officers' Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garrigmach.
It's better now. How about now? I was kind of talking.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
I'm just glad I could help.
Such modesty is not required around me.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you. One made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash. And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
I need to get stronger if I'm gonna do what I need to. If your fancy school can really make that happen, consider me interested.
The Knights of Seros, as well as many other powerful warriors, past if strength is what you are after. We can certainly provide it in spades.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
All right, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The Academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it. So you wish to join Edelgard's Black Eagles. Are you certain?
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
What's up?
I can already tell I'm gonna learn a lot from you.
Will you now?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house, hmm?
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling?
Okay.
And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry, what mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
Well, what do you think? I believe there is a very good chance it will work.
Perhaps, Lady Edelgard. But is that chance not outweighed by the danger of matters going awry? We have managed to walk the knife's edge so far. But what you are suggesting is open hostility. If they so much as catch wind of our intentions, things will go sideways very quickly.
Regardless, this is our last opportunity to save her. Frankly, it's a miracle we even have the chance.
I thought you once proclaimed not...
And I don't. At least not the kind one has to sit around and wait for.
Maybe.
But right now, everyone is exactly where we need them. Her, the bandits, the string pullers, and the perfect instructor with the perfect mission.
Let me see. It looks like this might turn up the gain.
I'm going to make this miracle happen, and I will do so for our future.
Then we'd best have a plan in place to finish the job, in case they catch on. I expected you to burn a few bridges. But this plan would be akin to setting half...
Which is exactly why I'm counting on you, Hubert, and why I'm grateful to have you by my side. Welcome to the Black Eagle House. I'm pleased you selected us.
Is it? It's kind of weird, like clips and. But yeah, I've got it turned all.
Whoa, wait, what? You're a student now? And not only that, you're one of us? That's great!
Wait, stop! I don't know this person! Oh, why are there so many new faces?
That's what you get for skipping this year's first field excursion, Burn. A lot happened. There was even a bandit attack. Did you really not hear about any of this?
Bandits? Now I'm extra glad I skipped out.
I must say, the church took a bold step in enrolling you. A decision which I, of course, fully support.
Does this sound better?
You helped Edelgard, and we stand to learn quite a bit from one so skilled.
Ollie also stood up.
Yes, I have eagerness to examine the fighting of mercenaries. We should be sparring, 1 versus 1.
If anyone needs me, I'll be asleep and... Wait, hold on. Do you have a crest? Did Professor Hanneman even check?
Oh, he checked all right. Sorry to say I'm certifiably crestless.
Try talking a bit more. Okay, cool. So, he's basically, oh, sorry to say I'm certifiably crestless.
Strange. You definitely seem the type. But I suppose I'm just imagining it.
And now you know the rest of our house. As you already met some of us in camp, I assume you knew what you were getting
Crest.
into. We may not be perfect, but we support each other as best we
That
can.
all came through.
Please try
Okay,
your
cool.
utmost to get along with everyone.
Here approaches Professor Yuritsa. That makes all of us.
Remember your mission?
His voice.
We are to eliminate the remaining members of the Iron King's thieves that attacked our camp. The chief, Costas, has already been struck down, and now only a scattering of brigands remain.
Even with our limited experience, we should be able to defeat them handily.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Professor... Oh, he's gone.
So it would seem. Right then. We'd better get all of our waterfowl in a row.
Waterfowl.
Wait,
Those
but
are ducks.
I need to tell the professor I can't participate. Oh, good work, Bernie. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
I know what you mean. I never even got the chance to break out my best. Leave it to me, Professor. He's a real tough nut, that's for sure. Says just as much as he has to, then makes...
Well, the less you say, the greater your mystique.
True enough. There's not much
Ooh, she
charm
likes
in
that.
someone who talks your ear off at every opportunity.
Oh.
Whatever the case, I expect all Black Eagles to participate in this mission, including you, Bernadetta. You can do this. And I look forward to seeing our mercenary friend here in action.
Fire off with a quip. Fire off a quip. I put the with in there. Express quiet confidence. This probably seems.
I won't let you down.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the knights.
It is time.
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe, though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you
Old
don't.
hand. Oh, we described some.
You there. It's time for the mission.
It's time
Gather
for
the
the
others.
mission.
About time we saw some action.
Going into a battle finally?
Lost sight of them?
Oh, no more talking.
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Well, the blood said, what is this guy?
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Oh, he's a
Professor,
vampire.
wait!
That makes sense.
Well, he must have some idea where the bandits went. Let's hurry after him.
Pathetic.
Professor Yuritsa, you shouldn't charge ahead like that. It's far too dangerous. Wait, what is all this?
Bandits!
Dead by my hand.
Yes, they look quite dead indeed. Are these the miscreants we were meant to deal with?
Well, they probably already know about it. Like, they probably have already, like, spread rumors about it. Like, there's not much more to add to the conversation except for the people that didn't know. But, I mean, it was just so casual about it. Like, there was no filter. Like, I think this would be weird.
How is one to tell? One uncouth ruffian looks much the same as any other. Do you know, Professor? Were you following some manner of lead?
No, but it's them. They were trying to escape to that fortress.
That fortress?
Yes, Caspar, that's what he said. something you want
Dorothea
to
is
share?
like super tall.
Nope. It just seems
Giant
suspicious.
You are something else, Caspar. Still, I guess the place does look kind of suspicious.
We're near the border of the kingdom and the empire, but that is no imperial outpost.
It's not the kingdoms either, and they're not flying any kind of banner.
Then give us allowance to be storming their base and crushing them under our feet.
Sniffs.
It might be a little dangerous for us to handle on our own, Petra.
Yes, I mean, I agree. We should all, go home.
But the bandits might be inside, and they must answer for their crimes. It is our noble duty to finish them off before they can bring harm to another soul.
This isn't about nobles. It's about doing the right thing, period. And striking down evil is the Caspar way.
We'll be heroes if we manage to take out an entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
Since when are you so gung-ho? Oh,
Enough.
I'm literally
this
a
is
mercenary.
not our decision to make. Professor Yuritsa?
The mission stands. Enter the fortress. There are no signs of life. We may be chasing ghosts.
Professor, are you having the ability to speak with ghost spirits?
It is just an expression, Petra. It means there is probably no one here.
Ah, I am understanding now. You have my thanks. This language has much peculiarity some of the times.
Well, if that's settled, let us make ready. Make sure you're prepared before we head out.
Hey. Okay. Beat the thief. Can't lose. Okay. Ooh, it's a chest at the top. Ooh, she's low. I have to deploy him. So, am I... Oh, it's just... Okay, but that can kind of matter. He's good here. Ooh. Alright, let's do it.
We'll put the bandits to rout.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Follow me.
Hey, we got intruders!
You must be a bad guy if you're pointing a weapon at me.
Get ready to pay! I'm not letting you past here. My life depends on it.
Now we know who to kill to open the gate.
Buddy up. Gatekeepers and door.
for us. Though I do wish they'd given him time to announce his name.
Careful. Do not let the enemies be ganging up.
Not a problem.
Oh no, that's
Move out!
Banyo.
Watch this!
Still fight! No, not yet! Any final words? Sorry, everyone. I tried to stop him. It's not over.
Best take care.
Let's secure the interior. This place is bigger than I thought. Split up.
All of these dead bodies are enough to numb.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must.
The senses.
If I may.
magic power.
Is that a treasure chest? Yes. It seems we will need a key to open it.
I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest. Now those intruders are all over the thing.
Bandit appears to be holding the key.
Oh.
I got this.
So where are this head? Here.
Right then. Let us go to work.
I go forth.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Rulers. If we go out far.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must.
Take a breather. Watch this! This stronghold will fall!
Got you.
If I may. You appear to need... Right then. Let's...
Take a breather.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
Couldn't hurt.
Let's do this! Observe!
It is no better inside the fortress than it was on the outside.
I can't take...
Not a problem. I've got this.
This anymore?
I'll take over.
I want to go home!
I can still fight!
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
If I may.
No, not yet!
Right then. You appear to need assistance. Right then. Let us go to work.
My turn. Now I'll take over.
This is certainly not what we signed up for.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
Here I go. No, everyone.
If I may.
For you!
Forgot I had special.
Your time is nigh.
I'd say that takes care of securing the bandit hideout. Unless something else concerns you, Professor.
Search the
My turn?
basement. Something is amiss.
Hey, there's a prisoner down here.
Oh no.
And she looks like an academy student?
Witness our power!
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Are you here to rescue me? Lady Edelgard!
Monica, how did you... No, my questions can wait.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
It's not...
Not a problem. I've got this.
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Here I go. I'll provide some protection.
Safe here.
Watch this.
We must take the girl and
Take a
run.
breather.
I am your man.
Ooh, it says use the guard. I already did.
Whoever they are, they seem to be targeting that student. And it falls upon us to keep her safe, no matter the cost.
Ooh, mysterious soldier.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
Leave me alone already!
Here they come. Everyone, protect Monica.
There will be no way forward until we strike down these scoundrels. Now's our chance to give them the slip.
More bandits that eluded us. Leave none alive.
The way is clear. Come, we need to hurry.
Sorry I'm slowing you down.
My turn? Not a problem. I've got this. Watch
World
this.
is still a little wobbly at the moment.
I got this!
What eyesores they are.
The way is clear. Come, we need to hurry.
Right then. Let us go. I will see my duty done.
Take a breather.
Now! Out of the way!
We'll have these defenses crippled in short
Good.
Not a problem. I've got this. I'll take
That's
over.
the last
If I
of
may.
them.
Okay. We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least.
All right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold?
Oh, we're there.
Hi there. I'm Kronya, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, you know, don't.
It's her. So be it. Kill her.
This stronghold will fall!
If you truly are Kronya, then it is you who will die this day.
Good. Then we can proceed as planned.
I got this!
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Take a breather.
So, if you've got any pretty last words lined up, now would be the time. Not that I'm going to pay attention.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order. Allow me!
I'll take over.
If I may.
Not yet! Still faster!
Oh, you're not going anywhere, Monica. I have something very special planned for you.
Oh, I didn't have to do anything.
You asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Whoa.
This is going to be trouble. On your guards, everyone.
Right then. Let us go to work.
My turn.
Monsters are enemies, right? Soldiers.
Attack in force. You'll never defeat it alone.
All the numbers in the world won't save you. I am here to aid you.
This is unlike any beast I have ever encountered. It will be a grueling battle unless we combine our strength.
Strength is beginning to wane. Press the attack.
They defeated a demonic beast?
Yeah.
Impossible! Talus isn't going to like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay.
Okay, sure.
That snake escaped. But still, Monica is safe, and that's what matters.
Yes. Eat. Still got under 15.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Any experience is worth having. Flattery will...
This'll help me break new boundaries.
I imagine this will serve me well.
Who knew this power?
thought I would never breathe fresh air again for as long as I lived. I'm not sure what to say except... thank you, everyone.
How did you end up in such... I heard you went missing in House Ox territory.
I did indeed. In fact, I was on the verge of graduation when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. Oh, how silly of me not to introduce myself. I'm Monica. I'm the eldest child of Baron Ox, and one of your Highness's most loyal subjects. Seeing as you saved my life, I plan to devote that very life back to helping your cause.
You've not changed at all, though I do appreciate the enthusiasm.
Monica was a Black Eagle in last year's class. One might say she's part of...
I'm not sure how I feel about you calling people old.
Yes. I think I understand.
You?
This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
Because the knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Yuritsa's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all's swell that ends swell.
Oh, you're funny.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
Hmm? I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
Now that I think on it, not everyone in that fortress was dressed like a common rogue. Perhaps the bandits were mere decoys while some other villain pulled strings behind the scenes.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What?
Oh.
Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Out with it.
Her Highness can vouch for this, but my memory is quite strong.
Try remarkable. You never forget a face, even one seen only at a glance.
Your Highness, thank you for the compliment. I'm certain of what I saw. The one who kidnapped me was surely Tomas the librarian.
A librarian?
Tomas? Impossible!
But Tomas has been at Garrick Mach even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
Ooh, there's gonna be an investigation.
But Sir Alois...
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
Dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming. So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling.
Well, her name was in yellow. I don't know
I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Are you worried about me?
I wonder if she's like,
horrible.
Well, I guess her lips aren't
but
really
I
talking.
do love that about you.
But everyone's like, what is she doing over there, like spacing out? Yeah, she totally doesn't have a crest.
The Archbishop has elected to apprehend Tomas.
He has been away from Garrick Mach for days now. During his absence, an investigation of his behavior and personal effects laid bare his hostility to the church.
Hubert talks so weird.
The knights have been instructed to await his return and take him in. As quietly as possible, of course.
We want him alive, so we might discover the whereabouts of his associates.
I'm glad they actually believed me.
If they doubted you, you would have known it the moment they clapped you in irons and led you away.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say
He does. I've lost track of how many times I've spoken to the man.
No surprise, Lynn. You practically live at the library.
Nerd.
So what did he look like again? Is he the big burly one?
Burly? Not even close. He's a frail old man with a walking stick.
I feel like Bernadette really should not be. He needs to be like
at least
somewhere else.
It is hard to
think
imagine
it's,
that he
like,
had been plotting evil that whole time.
Unethical
I
to
wonder
have
what
her in the
led to his
battlefield.
transformation.
Transformation? Would someone not be noticing if Tomas changed his appearance?
he meant a mental transformation, not a physical one. Tomas must have changed his mind about the church at some point.
I am excited to have learning of this strange new expression. I must be thanking you.
If they were really worried about transformations, you'd expect they would turn their gaze to you. Good to know they're nice enough not to do so.
So this Tomas person sent the bandits after us? What an awful man. We're lucky to be alive.
You're one to talk, Bernadetta. You weren't even there.
Yes, you were not having reason to fear for your continued living.
You're right!
Everyone, pipe down! Something's happening outside.
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir.
Well, it sounds like Tomas has I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
I think Tomas is here. I'll be right back. I think Tomas... Wait, we should discuss this before you...
Never mind.
There he is!
Uh-oh.
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
Ooh, he actually has a physical transformation too.
What is this?
He's got a big head now.
Familiar, right?
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
Find him!
Right! What he did was just like...
Uh-huh.
Prologue. The Shadows of Adrestia. Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceres's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Meanwhile, Edelgard seizes upon Monica's rescue as a chance to start down a radically different path than she had originally planned.
Things went like clockwork with Monica.
Thanks to Professor Yuritsa playing his part so ably. And equally to those arrogant fools for letting their guards down.
I doubt we will see such fortune next time.
Next time? Don't tell me.
The moment has come to take matters into our own hands at the Imperial capital. This is our chance to finally be rid of them.
But, Lady Edelgard, we aren't ready. We'll need an entire host to keep them in check.
And we have one. The church.
Forgive my impertinence, but that is not the plan.
You are the man who once told me to leave no sword in its scabbard.
What does that even mean?
Yes, but one must also take care not to wound themselves when unsheathing it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, milady, but this plan is ill-advised. I cannot support it. And even if I were to ignore common sense and go along, it still throws our future plans into disarray.
I thought you devised countermeasures to deal with the church. Use them.
But those were meant for... Very well. Are you absolutely certain this is the path?
The way.
I am anything but certain. Yet the bandit attack in the mountains created an opportunity we cannot ignore. And I doubt the appearance of this new mercenary is simple coincidence. Plans can be rewritten, Hubert. Will you sit around and wait for a miracle?
I am with you, Lady Edelgard. As ever. Then let us walk forward on this path and see where it takes us.
I apologize for bringing this to you on such short notice, Archbishop.
Not at all, Edelgard. But might I ask, what prompted this sudden desire to return to Inbar?
We believe one of Tomas's collaborators may have infiltrated the capital.
My word!
My word.
Tomas tended the library at Garreg Mach for decades, with nary a blemish on his record. And then, without warning, he drops his disguise and reveals himself to be a vile sorcerer of terrible ability.
Would love to be a vile sorcerer
Someone
of
at the
terrible
capital
ability.
also
You gotta be
fits
just
that
like
pattern.
Sia.
A man we know all too well.
And who might that be?
My uncle, and regent of the Empire, Bokhard von Arundel.
His lordship briefly defected from the Empire before reappearing several years, but he returned a changed man and began seizing power almost in witnesses claim he
So all you
wields
gotta do
dark
is you gotta
magic
be a
in
librarian
secret
for like
and is able to change
decades.
his appearance at will.
And then you transform into a sorcerer. You
It does sound
That means it's the perfect
suspicious.
cover. It's the perfect
If
crime.
these witnesses
You're surrounded by
can be
books all
believed.
day. You can learn all the spells.
I would ask that you do believe them, as the information comes from my own House Vestra.
I see. And when you return to the capital, how do you propose to deal with this uncle of yours?
This uncle of yours.
Lord Arundel has the support of a number of influential nobles, including the Prime. And while we have allies of our own, to that end, we wish to bring our friends here at the Academy.
We hoped you would consider deploying the Knights of Seros, so the Imperial Army doesn't get any...
You wish to march on the Empire? With the Church's knights at your back?
Your support would give credence to our claims.
Additionally, the Knights would keep the populace in check upon our arrival, thereby preventing the city from descending into utter chaos.
The more I hear of this, the more credible the threat sounds.
It's clear you have thought carefully and planned well.
We intend to seize the palace with our own forces, but we still need your help. Please.
I have two conditions. The first, when you capture Lord Arundel, he is to be turned over to the Knights. The second, our Knights are not to engage in battle directly.
I would have it no other way.
Step lightly, Edelgard. Should these claims about Lord Arundel prove false, we will take action accordingly. Make no mistake as to who will be held accountable.
Understood. But please know we have nothing to gain from deceiving the Church.
Oh.
Very well. May the goddess watch over you all.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga.
Oh,
Thanks
how
to
is
his
she here?
shape-shifting ability, he slipped free of the Knights and escaped.
Shape-shifting.
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Are you in league with him, Arval? Where did these powers come from?
If I am in league with him, no one has informed me. All I have is you, my dear partner in destiny. Still, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
And now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you.
Is that the reason?
Hold on, someone's coming.
Ah, there you are.
Something wrong?
I must return to the Imperial capital soon for an important matter. Will you join me? Most of the other Black Eagles are coming.
What's this about?
I fear I must keep that to myself until we're closer to the capital, but I promise you this. There will be battle, and you will have a chance to shine.
Are you sure? I mean, these powers I have...
Are like the ones Tomas used? Yes, that is a bit disquieting. Still, you've given me no reason to mistrust you. You could have wrested yourself free of us from the start, but instead you chose to stay here at the monastery. You fought by our side and helped us save Monica. I think I can give you the benefit of the doubt, but here's my true proposal. If you accompany us, there's a good chance you'll learn where your powers come from.
Ooh, now that is intriguing.
In that case, I accept. Thanks.
Oh, it's because we're on like a... Meet with your classmate.
It's you.
Blacker stayed at school. Yeah, basically.
In essence.
Don't let me down. If I may.
Huh?
How may I help you?
Person's name is just student.
Hey! What are your thoughts?
If you would, do you have a moment?
Huh?
So I'm not going to tell you about what's going on, but go talk to everybody else so that you can calm them.
Excuse me, over here.
Nuh-uh.
I agree. My word is a bond. Well...
I see.
Hey! Let's see.
Handle it, will ya?
You should hear this.
like she's throwing the students under the bus.
So basically...
Think what you want.
What's going on?
So am I able to like... Oh, let's see. Oh. Oh, so this... Their relationships? In a low chance to impale and then back to enemy. Right. Tea, coffee, intelligence, and huh. Oh yeah, she's hard. She doesn't have that many combos. Alright, this is gonna be okay. Oh god, I go to bed.
Hello. What do you think?
What? Solon's been unmasked?
Yes, my lord. Rooted right out of the monastery.
First Kronya's debacle and now this. What in the world is going on?
I know not, my lord. What are we to do?
Keep our composure for a start. Send word to the kingdom and see that Cleobulus is informed.
Cleobulus?
Tell him to remain prudent. If he must go into hiding, so be it.
At once, my lord.
Yes?
Lord Regent, I have urgent tidings to report.
You may enter.
Forgive the intrusion, my lord, but we just learned the Knights of Seros march on Enbar. Their purpose is unclear, but they will arrive.
The Knights of Seros? Oh.
There's only one person who could be behind it. They may already be within the palace. Mobilize the guards and search. If anyone so much as looks at you askance, kill them on the...
Yes, my lord.
Her Highness has given the signal, Valdemar.
Already? I had thought they were still negotiating.
The situation must have changed. Our children are still at Garrick Mach, after all.
I admire how strong she's become. I just wish we'd had more time to appraise her competence.
Well, if she's caught us with our breeches down, imagine how they feel. I can't wait to see the confused look on those dastards' faces. Oh, I'm going to enjoy every second of this.
As if you'd be content to watch. Once the battle starts, you'll be knee-deep in gore with all the rest. which means I'll have to make it clear where I stand. We can't afford to tear the Ministry apart by having the pen and sword at odds.
These are your instructions. I imagine they may not come as a surprise to many of you. For some time now, Enbar Palace has been infested with the same dark. They have made a puppet of the Emperor and plot with disloyal subjects to seize control of the Empire. Our objective is to stamp these traitors out, seize the palace, and reclaim the Empire for our own.
You realize it's just us, right, 80? That sounds kind of impossible.
Still, the Empire is having many soldiers. Perhaps you could be changing their minds?
Those who can be won over will be. And the realization they are fighting We have also secured the cooperation of several nobles inside the palace.
Very impressive, Your Highness. And very you.
You have a stirring speech.
Just you watch. We'll take them all down and have the bards singing our names by nightfall.
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart of the mighty Empire. Life with you certainly isn't boring.
We'll infiltrate the palace through the rear gate, then apprehend Lord Arundel and Duke Ire. From there, we'll secure the palace's strategic positions, eliminating all resistance we encounter along the way.
If that is our plan, then time cannot be wasted.
You can hear them scrambling in the palace from here. Let's not wait for them to find their bearings. Lead the way, Your Highness. You know every square inch of that place after.
Just mind you don't fall prey to your own distractions.
These villains have had free run of my house for too long. Today, I take it all back.
I'm gonna take a quick 5 minutes. Well, go ahead and take over the capital or re-seize it or something. Infiltrate the rear with that all. Yeah.